My name is Raine Valentine, and I am an art teacher at Ridgely Middle School in Baltimore, Maryland. I always say I wouldn't teach any other subject. I would only want to teach art because I feel like, like to me, art is life. It's everything. So I can teach science, I can teach English, I can teach math, I can teach life skills through art. And that's what I do. I do an open studio, like tab-based art classroom, which is teaching artistic behaviors. So I gear the projects and the things we do more towards like teaching them to think, teaching them to problem solve, teaching them to explore and to, question things, to figure out how to express themselves through different materials. That they are a creator, that they are an artist, and I really strive to redefine the definition of art, because middle school students especially come in thinking art is like drawing really well, because their brain development and where they are, they think if they can't draw realistically, then they're not an artist, they're not creative, they can't do it, they don't like art. And that's not the definition of art. Art is expressing yourself. And so I really want them to have a new definition of what art is and see it that no matter what they choose to do in life, they're doing an art. It was very interesting to navigate in the beginning, because my children they were full virtual and I was full virtual, and they didn't have the computer knowledge. That was the hardest part, and it still is every now and then, how to use the computer to complete their work efficiently, which took time away from planning or grading or like other things that I needed to be doing as well, because we were together in the house still. So and their father is available and helping, but there's just, Mom, help me, that kind of thing. No, get somebody else to help you right now. You can do it, like, I know you got this. So it was a lot of them learning how to use the computer, us learning how to communicate and share. But they both thrived. They both, like, Landon got straight A's and Elliman did really well. And so I know that, they totally handled it really, we all handled it really well. It was really just a learning experience for them to see like what they were capable of and to learn more about how to use the computer. So it was really interesting how it happened. I was in another room reading, and Landon goes, Mom, check your email. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I think you were nominated for something. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I checked my email. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I read what he wrote, and I was like, what? Oh my goodness. Well, okay. So he had been having a little tough time with his math because he got behind a day or two on his math work. And with Digital Academy, it's like 10 assignments in one day. And if you get behind, then you have like 20 assignments to complete on top of the next day's assignments. And something happened and he just got behind. And I'm like, all right, I understand. Like, there's a lot of distraction being home. There's the phone, there's the, on the computer even is a distraction, and off your sister and the trampoline, but we really need to buckle down. You need to get right on this work. You need to catch up on your missings. And, I got you covered here. I'm going to do your chores for you, and you're going to stay in the room and you're going to finish your work until it's done. And it took him like the rest of the week to catch up. But he did. He went from like a 70 because he was behind to like a 98. And because he's really smart. So I know he can do it. It's just a matter of the time. It takes so long. I'm like, I know the computer takes so long to load. I know it doesn't happen immediately for you to answer the questions on the test, and it takes time. However, we need to focus. We need to get these things done, And he caught up, and then the next day he said, hey, Mom, you got a nomination. Thank you for supporting educators and coming up with this program to highlight people and to give back to them. I think it's really, really great to have an ability to like share how you feel with the world, and then like have the world be able to say, hey, that's cool, we agree too, you know, that's pretty cool. So yeah, just thank you, it's really awesome.